Morning. Just another day out here on the road, just starting the day off. So, if you have a commercial property, right, and you are looking to sell it, and you want to avoid or lower that thing they call capital gain tax, hit me up. I got an email down somewhere inside there. You can email me, and we can take it from there. Word. That's it. Keep it simple. So let's get into it. So I had a lady. She's one of those CP, I don't know, one of the nurses initials, and she's going to school to be a nurse. So she graduated in January, so she's going to work. I was taking her to one of the hospitals. So we on a ride talking. She's telling me she's trying to move to Florida, and then her kids are giving her a hard time, and we're just sitting there talking. So I'm listening. So I said, okay. So I said, so ma'am, here's some free game for you. Rochester market is pretty cheap, price-wise for houses. One of the cheapest, one of the best around. But the ROI is pretty good. Rents is pretty decent. It's a good cash flow. I said, why don't you get your credit in order? So how's your credit? Like, it's below this. I said, well, so I gave her some ideas. Like, just settle your debt, pay that off, right? And then you should be straight. Don't try to, if it's not your debt, then don't pay it. But if it's your debt, try to settle your debt. You know what I mean? And go from there. And then your credit score goes up because you need to get you a nice purchase of property here, so you get that nice cash flow coming in, and that cash flow could offset some things while you thinking about that move to Florida to be a nurse down there, right? She said, "Oh, that makes sense." So I told her, the basics. You know what I should do? I should have a basics of basics. That makes sense. I should have I don't know, because a lot of people just need certain things. I should just have like a basic, like a section of my podcast. So I could just say classes, be like free classes, because the only game I'm not giving away is my capital tax avoidance game. You gotta pay for that. But I should make a section of my page where I give out basics. You're a college kid. If you could do this, right? And have a video for those little things. So that way, anybody come to my page and they want a specific thing, what they're dealing with or where they at. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. But it gotta be free, because the only thing I'm charging is that capital gain. I got to. I'm tired of being broke, to be honest with you. But anyway, where is Long Pond? Long Pond Road is this way. Okay. So we sit there and we proceed to talk, and I told her about the real estate part, get your credit right, and this and that. She said, I understand. And then the conversation changed. So I said, and how your kids? Man, my boys give me a hard time. And I'm listening. I feel like I'm overdoing it, or don't do it, I don't do it. I said, well, not consistent. I said, well, you went to school, right? Like, yeah. Were you consistent? I said, not really, but 85% of the times you had to be consistent because you passed, right? You had to graduate, so you was doing some consistency. Not everybody gonna be 100%. Let's go be honest. Like, who's always gonna be 100%? It's like, you're right. That's true. So what's the issue then? It's like, nothing really. So then why don't you do it? What's really stopping you? Being consistent with your boys. You tell them one thing and then make sure you do it. Like, ain't nothing really stopping you. I said, okay. I said, here's an idea for you. Because she proceeds to tell me, every time I want to sit down with them, I'm yelling at them, and I blow up in front of them, and they look at me all crazy. So here's an idea. But the next time you're off. She's like, I'm off on Friday or Saturday, whatever it was. I said, listen, go sit down with your boys, buy them, cook them, or bike them, or take them to their favorite spot where everybody's calm, everything's good. They're 11 and 9, right? And let's have a conversation with them. I said, Mom, I'm about to graduate. and we about to make a move together, I need you guys to step up, stop acting foolish. And what do I need to do to be a better mom? And have a conversation with them. And I think that will go more better across than you sitting there and telling them, yeah, right? Because they're about to be teenagers. So you want that, you need to have that conversation now. And that way they know, yeah, I could be on the same page. To be honest, your kids are smart. They're not dumb. You know what I mean? And so if you get on the same page and they see the benefit, they know the benefit. You are the provider. So, and if you tell them your income going to increase, who benefits from that? They do. All they got to do is do their part. They may mess up here and there, but they'll do their part. Tell them to do your part. Give me stress less, and so we can have a stress-free. Shit, that makes sense. But I'm all about my mom having, well, when your mom, then go see mom, take a little half an hour out your time, and before you go enjoy yourself and relax and get away from, because you work and you have to, you need a day off for yourself. But go grab them up, take them to eat, then take them back to your mom. Do that, like, at the end of the day. And that way, at least the kids see it, they hear it, and they have now there's no excuses now. Because you're not coming at them with the extra energy. You're coming at them with a different. Everything is calm. You know what I mean? A calm voice, right? She said, that makes sense. That's all it's an idea. You do whatever you want to do, but just try it, see what happens. And that was it, man. And so she gave me the car, and she was cool with it, and she, it's cool. So it was little, what I mean? And that was it. Went on the way, dropped her off. So then I had another kid. We tried to give like 2 or 3. Yesterday, I didn't really give out too much game yesterday. Yesterday was different. I'll tell you about yesterday later. I'll probably tell you later after this one. So I had this kid, college kid. He's going to college. No, I think I talked about that one already. Yeah, I made a video for that one. Man, sometimes when you run into so much, when you talk a lot, this happens, right? You're always adding, forgetting when you said something, talked about. It's kind of crazy. But let's talk about yesterday then. Let's skip that college kid, because we already talked about the college kid. You know what I mean? Nope. I got another one. So it's one young lady. She was going to those homes with mentally individuals mentally health. So I went. That's the job she worked at. So I'm taking her. She's like, I'm about to leave there. I'm about to go to this other company because they trying to mandate me and this and that. I said, so what you really want to do then? What I really want to do is have my own house and hire people and do that thing I'm doing right now, but do it for myself. So what's stopping you from doing that? I don't know. Do you have you looked into that? Because everybody want to do something. You ever notice that? Everybody wants to do something, but no one ever want to put the work in. It's just talk. And that's where that's where half the battle is. Talk is good. That means at least you have an idea what you want to do. But at the end of the day, you still gotta go do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I have a marketing strategy for my page, and what I'm gonna do. And at first, I said to myself, and that might not work. No one's really doing it like that. The norm is this way. You know what I mean? That's what I said to myself. Like, the norm is this way. I had to have a recheck myself. Why I gotta go with the norm? Who said that you have to go with the norm? Who created that norm? Right? So I said, yeah, so back then, anyways. So I went to a lady. So I said, lady, so do your research. I said, in the meantime, how's your credit? Oh, my credit is, what'd she say? Was it good? No, it wasn't good. I said, oh, was it good? I think she said my credit was good. I can't remember what she said. She said, if your credit was good, let's contact a bank. You got a job. Oh, she said she's 6 up. So you got good credit. Okay. So you qualified then. You qualify for a mortgage right now. So why don't you go buy yourself a nice double? That way you can save some money, live for free, and you can stack some money up. That way, because for the business you want to do, you got to pay for some. There's some upfront costs. Got to come, like the registration of your company. There's some fees you got to pay before you go apply for some grants. If you don't have no foundation, no business name set, how are you going to get a grant, right? So I'll tell you, listen, so you need to go get yourself in order. You got to put yourself in position. So go get your little double, live for free, save that money. The money you save, that you can put that towards setting up, because it's not an overnight thing you're trying to do. This is like a down the road, map out, build upon, like move. And so she's like, yeah, I guess, I don't know, all right, yeah, okay. I said, well, whatever. I said, you do what you want to do, but you want to save money, and then the money you're saving, you can stack it towards your business. And then now you have money to pay for your EIN, not the EIN, but your non-profit paperwork. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for, I recommend you get a lawyer, right, a professional to set you up your thing. There's some stuff you got to pay for. So if you don't have that money, you got to have some money to get yourself going with this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. So I gave her a little. That's it. But I don't know. We see what happens. I don't know. People do a lot of talking, and at the end of the day, are just talking. And the longer I've been driving, especially like talk to people one-on-one, I really get to see their reaction and how they take what I give them. Like that one girl, she's almost there. She got her LLC, she got her trademark for her business. She's just trying to find a location. She's thinking about buying a double. I told her to buy that double is a good idea, so you save some money. And then she want her location to be not in the city, but in a better neighborhood, so she could. And so I'm sitting there watching, listening to her. You know, I gave her a little insight, but she's ready. You know what I mean? There's some people like they ready to make they move. Everybody, they doing it. They mapping it out. They're not talking the talk. So I don't know. We see. But I'm out though, right? I'll hit you back later.